Now
and up steps Salvador Perez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch coming, here it is. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Acuna digs in now, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Runner goes for second in the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jordan Zimmerman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Jordan Zimmerman.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next,
so bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. chop down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 3 runs already home here. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The second baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Jonathan.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope.
Go.
He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to
Now
me,
batting.
he hasn't walked
The
anyone
center
either.
fielder.
He's just pounding the
Cameron.
zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Maybe.
Stepping in now, Cameron Maben. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Slider laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swinging this stuff in this game. That's
The
back-to-back Ks, and
Number
that was
14.
his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
At the plate now, Kristen Stewart. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Two balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete
Now the pitch.
Alonso.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Digging in once again, Kevin Biggio. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter
Now
look that bad, but that's what
hitter.
happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In is Christian Yelich. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding in, Nico Goodrum. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going.
Now
right
batting.
now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Goodrum gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. There's one. Out. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Grayson Reiner.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Grayson Greenier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
So one away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here,
now
Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
This is line to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Ronald Acuna will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scope has it. 1 there. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Dominguez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
From the belt, the pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Victor Reyes. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
So stepping in, Harold Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
2 out, nobody on. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still find themselves down 6-0. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Carlos Correa now. Fourth
Leading
trip
off
to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Alonso.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as this lead swells to 7-0. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V, and hey, you don't see this very often, D-Roll. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit. Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
Joe Jimenez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 23 for him thus far as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting, designated hitter, Christian.
In now, Christian Yelich. Popped him up. There to take it is Cabrera, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch coming, here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 8-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And set to go is the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Jonathan Schoop.